Hello and welcome to a review of my time in Portia. Before we
like
start, I'm just going to give a quick description of what the game's about. So you start in the town of Portia, your dad's old workshop, trying to make ends meet, by taking on commissions, chopping, picking, axing, gathering and building your way to completing the game. So now I'm going to start a question and answer review with Heather on what she played in the game. She's played for 100 hours, so if there's anybody that knows anything about the game, it's her. Okay, you happy to answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favourite thing about my time in Portia?
I like that you can build your own town and complete tasks for all the neighbours around you and just be a helpful builder.
Okay, what's your least favourite thing?
The amount of hours that you spend on it because it is very addictive.
So how long does it take you to complete it, do you reckon?
Too long. No, it is really good, but yeah, a lot of hours was probably spent on it.
And why is that? What can you do in Portia?
So you start off with a small workshop, completing small tasks, and then as the levels get harder, you can go mining and digging, and there's a bit of a story behind it as well. So it's it's good.
Okay. And what would you rate it out of 10?
11.
Okay, so as we can see there's some good and bad points to the game. It's easy to play, it's progression and goal orientated, and there's tasks to complete and relationships to build, which makes the game feel very intuitive. You've got a lot of things to do, a lot of relationships to build to help you progress, makes the game more interesting, more fun, like building this car here that you can see Heather doing. A few bad points as mentioned, it's addictive. I lost Heather to this days at a time. Also, make her a cup of tea, it'll just sit there and go cold. Another bad point, unfortunately, it's not multiplayer. We did go back and forth. I played a little bit when Heather was doing other things. She'd asked me to go digging or help her out with the game. And that also brings up the last bad point I find is the grind, the time it takes sometimes to build things. And because it is addictive, you just want to get it done. Okay, Heather, so one of the points we missed earlier, the exploration and the dungeon fights. What did you think of the bosses and the dungeons?
Yeah, they were hard to start with because I didn't have the right equipment and clothing to wear to protect myself, but as the levels went on and I was able to buy more swords and increase my health and improve my clothing, then it was a lot easier.
Another aspect in this game that changes the dynamics is the seasons, and it goes round and there's events held. And as you go through the year, it goes spring, summer, autumn, and then into winter. And there's different events in each time period. The colour changes and the graphics as well, which makes it really